Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon, please. Good evening indeed. After 4 o'clock, we greet good evening. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. I'm sorry being late and apologize for keeping you waiting. Okay. You're being kept waited for by me.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Ji. Good evening. Manish sir, how are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Ji.
Sir, fine. Thank you, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, pleased to see you. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Ji. Good evening. Start your videos. Then I feel quite enthusiastic to interact and discuss rules and regulations. Okay. Please start your videos. Sakshi.
सर लैपटॉप हल्का सा नीचे कर लीजिए, आप पूरी तरह से विजिबल हो जाएंगे.
Okay.
हाँ.
Am I now?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. You are looking very nice.
Okay. I'm looking very nice. That's great of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes. Fine. अभी आर्टिकल्स जैसे हमने शुरू किया था. We started articles. Okay. इसमें कुछ यूसेस ऑफ द मैं बताऊंगा अभी आप यूसेस ऑफ द. ओके. आप लोग वीडियो ऑन कर लें प्लीज, और जिनका वीडियो ये बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रहा है, प्लीज क्वाइटन इट. प्लीज क्वाइटन इट. ओके.
Sir, I have a request.
Yeah, please ask your
Sir,
question.
I am on the way. I am going to my village, hometown. That's why I am not able to write on pen and paper. Forgive
Okay.
me, sir, for today class, sir. But
No
I
issue.
am joining.
It is
will
being,
watch again also.
yeah, it is being recorded. So
Yes, sir.
you can note it down later or listen to the recording and revise the things, rules and regulations.
Yes, sir. I will listen carefully, sir.
That's great.
Thank
You will be speaking vernacular language in your village also. No?
Yes, sir.
You'll be
Yes.
enjoying or commemorating your childhood moments also, eternal moments.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. Manish sir,
Ji, sir.
a gentleman was bending over your right shoulder. Okay. And peering. Okay, fine. Yes, please. Yes. So one by one, you start. Do you have any query? Do you want any question? Did you revise the things I taught in the last class? Yes. No answer. Yes, Meena Sharma ji.
Sir, no query.
No query.
I revised.
Okay, you revised. That's great. Then I'm going to teach you, more uses of the for some time. Thereafter, we will do antonyms, synonyms, okay, and some idioms. Okay. Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
The plus, write down, please. I'll write first and then explain. Fine. That will be better.
Yes.
Today's rule number 1, you write down, please, one by one. Today's rule number 1. I'm writing the plus singular noun. The plus singular noun. You see, the plus singular noun is used basically to represent a whole class. To represent a whole class. Okay, fine. To represent a whole class. A whole class. Okay. Or category. So whole class or whole category. What do you mean by whole class or whole category? The masses suffered. What do you mean by this? Those masses in common. Okay. Means crowd or mass, any category. Okay. They grouped and they suffered for any cause. The masses suffered because of political vendetta, because of political conflict. Okay, because of the political conflict, like that. The political conflict, you can say. Now, if I am telling about entire mass, like the banyan tree. So the banyan tree means what? Entire category of the banyan tree. Okay, the whole category of banyan tree. The banyan tree, what is banyan tree? The banyan is a kind of fig. Okay, tree, fig tree. So this, we are representing entire, category, entire, you can say, what? Community, entire community. Another thing that you need to use is the before what? Superlative degree, you know already. You see the difference, please. Rule number rule number 2. In rule number 2, I'm going to write something. The most. Excuse me, I'm writing the most. What do you mean by the most? The most, or you can say the plus adj3, adjective 3 is used. Like this, the most beautiful. Okay. Yes. So the most and another word I'm going to say a most. What is the difference? Who will tell me? Tell someone the difference.
Sir, the most तो superlative degree हो गई.
Superlative degree क्या होता है? What is superlative degree?
जैसे सर beautiful, जैसे more beautiful, most beautiful.
Sir, one among the group, the best one among the group.
The best one among the group. And a most?
कई सारा अगर कुछ मतलब हमको बहुत ज्यादा चीजें पसंद है, उनमें से अगर एक की बात की जाए तो उसके लिए most लगेगा.
I could not make out. Your voice was not accessible to me. Please say it again.
सर, जैसे हमें कई सारी चीजें पसंद है और उनमें से एक की बात की जाए तो उसके लिए most लगाते हैं.
नहीं, most, उसके लिए तो the most लगाते हैं, क्योंकि जब कंपैरिजन करते हैं दो से ज्यादा चीजों के बीच, and then we happen to say that is called the most. Okay, fine. But when you talk about a most, means very important. Very important. Here, no comparison is being made. When the most is said, then you are comparing.
Sir, can you please tell one sentence?
Yes. You can take like iron is the most useful metal. What does it mean? You are comparing with other metals. Fine. But when you say that this bar of iron is a most useful metal, here you are not comparing, but you are showing its importance only. He is going to play a most important role in the play. A most important role means very important role. There is no comparison at all, okay, that we are making. But at the same time, when we say the most important role, okay, it means that many players have taken part in it, and in that or among them, okay, he is going to play the most important. God, please, your closure of videos, okay, is discouraging me indeed. Okay, I would like you to be quite inquisitive, to put questions. Yes, it should be a challenging session. Yeah, each and every participant must start the video and have a conversation with me. Yes. Fine. Have you understood the and the most and a most?
Yes, sir.
So the can be used with a most means very important. A most. You'll be using a most like this. Suppose you are talking about different newspapers, like the plus you can write down the plus newspaper. Newspaper, you can say, okay. And what else? Any community you can say. Any community, historical events, or same here, someone was writing in the chat today. Same here, same here. Before same, da is used. Always remember, before same, da is used. Write down somewhere. Before same, if you do not write same before, okay, da before same, then it becomes shame. Okay, so take great care. Historical events, as I have written, okay, with these things, like if newspaper, you are talking about newspaper, any newspaper, the Hindu. We are talking about, we cannot say Hindu, the Hindu, the Hindustan Times, the Times of India. Like this, you have to explain. Any problem?
No, sir.
Yes. So, the Hindu is one of the best newspaper in the world. In the world. See, you can write like this. Any problem?
No,
Yes,
sir.
Similarly, yes, yes, Ji, yes, please.
सर हम लोग एक बार पढ़ रहे थे इसे, तो मतलब डिग्री पढ़ाई जा रही थी तो उसके साथ
Yeah, I cannot hear your voice, please.
सर जब डिग्री पढ़ रहे थे हम लोग छोटे क्लास में, तो उस समय बताया गया था कि जब वन ऑफ के साथ सुपरलेटिव डिग्री यूज होता है तो उस समय नाउन को मतलब हम लोग प्लूरल कर देते हैं, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट न्यूज़पेपर्स.
Yeah, it should be there on. It should be there on, like this. One of the newspapers. That's great. After one of the, okay, always use plural. Yes, thanks. Yeah, this was just, I wrote by mistake. So you have to write one of the, surely, one of the plus Plural noun. One of the boys, one of the books, like this you have to write. The. Okay. Similarly, you can write like either of the. Either of the. Okay. Either of the. Okay. Neither of the. But okay, fine. Like this you can use. But at the same time, when you use all, then you have to use what? The. Both, again the. Remember this. Will you be able to make sentences with the examples I have written on the screen? Or shall I make? If you find any difficulty, you can ask me a question. Yes. None?
Sir, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं क्या? Both the parents are coming to the school.
Both?
Both the parents are coming to
Yes.
school.
Yes, yes. Both the parents have come to the school. Okay. Both the parents. Come to the school. So the school has been used here. You might be knowing. Can someone tell me why the has been used? When I told you that the should not be used before school.
क्योंकि पेरेंट्स
क्योंकि द कम्युनिटी को सब बताया जा रहा है तो स्कूल
नहीं सर, वो अक्सर स्कूल नहीं जाते हैं, वो कभी अचानक से कभी कभी स्कूल जाते हैं।
अच्छा, शालिनी सिंह को आप कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रही हैं कि ऐसा नहीं है जो शालिनी सिंह कह रही है। हाँ
सर
जी,
मैंने
मीना शर्मा
शालिनी
जी।
को सुना नहीं।
अच्छा, नहीं कोई नहीं, आप बोलिए बोलिए, कोई नहीं, इंटरेक्शन ऐसे ही होगा। इंटरेक्शन वी विल
सर-
इंटरेक्ट लाइक दिस ओनली। यस
सर आपने बताया था द तब लगाते हैं या ए या एन तब लगाते हैं जब वो अचानक से कहीं जाते हैं।
दा लगाते हैं किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पास जब इरेगुलर होते हैं, रेगुलर उसके पार्ट नहीं होते हैं।
हाँ
तो
जी।
पेरेंट्स स्कूल के रेगुलर पार्ट्स नहीं होते, इसीलिए दा लगाया।
जी सर।
ओके, द पेशेंट इज इन द हॉस्पिटल इज करेक्ट। नो, द पेशेंट इज इन हॉस्पिटल। नाउ पेशेंट इज लिविंग इन दैट हॉस्पिटल। ओके, and the attendant has gone to the hospital, so the hospital will be used.
सर और एक सेंटेंस
हाँ जी,
हेलो
yes,
सर
yes,
The students is in the class.
सर एक
what is in the class?
Students in the class.
There are students in the class. There are students in the class.
Okay.
You can use like that. The class comprises 50 students.
सर
50 students. Yes.
सर हम इधर ऑफ को ऐसे यूज कर सकते हैं कि
of these students should go to the library.
Yeah, your voice is cracking. Your voice is cracking. It is not accessible to me. Speak into your mic. Speak into your mic, please. Speak it again. Hello. Yes.
Hello, sir. Am I audible now?
Now, yeah, you are very much audible. Your voice is distinct, quite clear. Come on.
Sir, my sentence is all of the students should go to the library.
Yes, all of the students should go to the library and go to library. Okay. It
Both are
depends.
correct.
It depends. It depends that if students are the regular participants of that library, then thou should be used. If they are not regular, then thou should not be used.
Okay, okay.
Fine.
और तो
Yes.
इसको बोल सकते हैं, I like all the dresses which I have.
Yeah, I like all the dresses which I have bought, which I have purchased, which I have in my wardrobes.
Yes, sir, or either of the coffee or tea I can have.
Either of the coffee, you cannot say like this. Either of the, thereafter plural noun should be used. आपने कितना अच्छा बोला था पहले, one of the plus plural. So either of the girls is answering. Either of the men, women or men, okay, is answering.
Okay.
Example.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Either of the women. Either of the women is answering. Either of the women is answering. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, other example I would like to give you. Before musical instruments, write down the plus musical instruments. Another rule. Which rule number is this?
3,
Rule number 3 or 4?
4, sir.
Yes. Rule number 4. Kaushal Panwar. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is everything fine?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I am hearing to you, sir.
And your head is also on your shoulder?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Correct. Yes. Fine. So, rule number 4, I told the plus musical instruments. The plus musical instruments. Have you written musical instruments?
Yes, sir.
How will you say?
Yes, sir.
The flute, the tabla. You can say like this, tabla also. Okay,
Sir, may I?
the harmonium.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I can मेरा एक सेंटेंस कह दूं क्या?
हाँ जी, एकदम कहिए, ये तो बहुत अच्छी बात. हाँ, I have framed up a sentence. May I say it to you? Yeah, speak out like this.
The harmonium. Okay, may I make the sentence?
Yes, you can. Come on.
The violin is King's most favorite instrument.
Which one?
The violin.
The violin. Yes, the violin, you must have said.
Okay.
Sir, may I?
Yes.
Sir, Lata is singing a song and I am on the tabla.
Yes. And yeah, I am on the tabla. Very good. I am playing on the tabla.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
very
sir.
good. Very good. Very good. You can say similarly the radio. Remember, the radio. Are you listening to the radio? Okay,
Yes,
always
sir.
remember the radio. Okay, but in the consideration of television, in general terms, we say television only. Okay, do you watch television? Means any television. But if you are talking about a particular television in your room or in your house, then you can say, do you watch the television? Could you turn off the television? Getting the difference? The radio, the, you can say TV also, and you can say what? Yeah. Yes, please. Tell. Have you written television and radio? Radio,
Yes,
the
sir.
radio. Nidhi Singh, Piyusha Nayak. Start your videos. I cannot see other participants. Manish Gautam has disappeared. Okay. Manish ji. Manish ji, are you available? Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
the All India Radio is nation's favorite radio station.
Radio station. Yes, one of the favorite radio stations. It is, yeah, it was established in 1936.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm driving right now.
Oh, you're driving?
Yes, sir.
Driving at what?
Heading to home, sir.
Oh, to home.
Yes, sir. To home.
To home.
Yes, sir.
Manish ji, to home is no English. To my home.
To my home. Okay, sir.
Yes. Before home, to is not used.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
To
sir.
my home or to house.
To
To my
house.
house, like this, you can say.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So here to TV. Thank you. Nice to hear from you. Manish ji. You always
me,
keep-
sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, is it right? Can I say a sentence?
Yeah, tell please. Tell.
Evelyn Glennie is the best percussionist of all time.
Evelyn Glennie is
The best percussionist of all time.
percussionist. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and it was Ron Forbes who made her the best, you know, and gave
Ron
the last.
Forbes.
Yes, Ron Forbes gave her that chance. Anyways, yes.
Sir, is it okay? This program will be telecast on the radio at 5 p.m.
Yes, very good. At 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m. Yes.
Thank
We need to learn all basic English at 5 p.m. On is used basically on Monday evening, on Tuesday afternoon, on Sunday morning, like this on is used. Okay. I'll
On the
go
air.
on 7:30 p.m. bus, like this on is used. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
sir.
On can be
Sir,
used
on the air, we can use on the air also.
on the
Air. AIR.
on the air. Yeah, you can say like this. On
Okay, sir.
yeah, on the bus, on the air. Okay, like this it can be said. So another one is office. For office, what will you use? Please tell. If you talk about office, what will you say? Please tell someone. Office, workplace, that is workplace. Before workplace, what do we do?
We generally use the
Going to office.
She is at work. I'm at work. You can say like this. I'm at work. Please. I'm at work. He is on his way to work. He is on his way to work. You cannot say on the work. That will be incorrect. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Like to be out of office. He is out of office. What does it mean?
He is not in the office.
No, it means he is out of the power of the office.
Okay.
He is no longer in the power. He is out of office. Some politicians will be out of office after this election. Have you understood? Out of office.
Yes,
This is
sir.
an idiomatic expression you need to learn. Yes. No article, write on. No articles before professions. No articles plus professions. No articles before professions. In case of any profession, okay, you do not have to use any article. Like engineer, you can say. Professor, you can say. Okay, artist, you can say. You need not use the in common, in general. Engineer is a good job of engineering things. Engineer. So engineer, we cannot say the engineer, but we can say he is an engineer. The engineer who had come to particularize the things. I hope you must have understood to some extent uses of what articles. You need to recall countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, on the basis of that, you will be able to write better by the next class. Write a paragraph or place a paragraph or share a paragraph in WhatsApp group. Okay, write a paragraph and send that. Okay, a proofreading regarding articles will be useful for you. Okay, we will have a discussion. Fine.
Yes.
Ram gave me 1 rupee note. What should we use? Come on, tell me. One revision, short revision.
A rupee note.
A rupee note. She bought ink pot. What should we use?
An ink pot.
An ink pot.
Okay, dash bag. What should we use?
Sir, what?
She bought dash ink pot, dash bag and umbrella.
An ink pot and
An ink pot, a
umbrella.
bag,
an
an
umbrella.
umbrella.
An umbrella. Dash scheme failed for want of sufficient money. Yes.
The scheme failed.
Okay. The scheme failed. Wonderful answer. Great answer. I appreciate. Another one. I ordered dash servant to leave room. Yes.
I ordered the servant.
Yes.
I ordered the servant to leave the room.
To leave the should be used.
Yes.
Please. Italy is dash European country.
Italy
A
is
Eu-
a
a
European country.
A European country. There is dash hourly tram service on this route.
There is an hourly.
There is an early. Okay. She is saying there is an early. Okay. God made dash country and man made town. 14. Yes.
God made the
God
countries and
And man made the town. Because we are talking about entire town. We are talking about entire what country? Okay, fine. Yeah.
yes,
Kalidas is dash Shakespeare of India.
the
The Shakespeare
The Kalidas.
no
Das.
sir. Kalidas is the
is the Shakespeare of
Shakespeare of India. Yeah. Do you know dash way to dash railway station?
Do you know the way to railway
You cannot doubt dash honesty of these men.
Sir,
Yes.
please repeat.
You
The
cannot
honesty.
doubt dash honesty of these men.
The honesty.
The honesty. Okay. And dash friend is need is
The
A
friend
friend
Yes,
in need is a
friend
friend
indeed.
indeed.
the friend.
a friend.
Yes, sir.
Many. Okay. Another one. May we have dash pleasure of your company for lunch.
May
we have the pleasure.
pleasure of
May we have
the pleasure of your company.
the pleasure. Okay. We should always follow dash good and love dash beautiful.
We should follow
We should always follow what? The
Sir,
good,
please,
the good, and excuse me, the good. What is the good? Why should the good be used? Come on, tell me. Good is adjective. Up to now, we have studied that articles are preceded before noun. But the good has a hair what? The plus adjective.
The good behavior.
No, I haven't said the good behavior.
So repeat this, sir. Sir, whole class. No.
The good. The good, the rich, the poor, like this, words are used.
सर ये whole class को represent करता है ना.
The good, the poor, ये whole class को represent करता है, लेकिन good क्या है? Which parts of speech is good? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction.
Adjective, sir. Adjective.
It is
Adjective.
noun. It is noun. It is noun.
Noun.
Noun is
जब किसी adjective के पहले आपने दा लगाया तो वो noun बन जाता है और plural form हो जाता है.
Okay, sir.
The rich
Particular
exploit. Listen.
noun हो जाता है.
The rich exploit the poor. यहाँ पर the rich man लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. The rich man लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Excuse me, sir.
The able can help the disabled, and the disabled can help the able.
सर ये सिंगुलर में ही यूज होगा.
Yes. Singular नहीं, plural में.
Okay.
Singular नहीं, plural में.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
So, I want to ask that what is the pronunciation of the, like that we generally use it as a da? Is it we have to use it like da or it is the?
Where? Come again, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Repeat your question.
So my question is that where we have to use the pronunciation da and where to use the?
That I had taught in the very first class. That when a noun starts from vowel, then vowel. It is not vowel,
the.
vowel, then the. Okay, and consonant, then the. The man is on the back of the elephant. So this should on the back of elephant, it should be that like this. Okay. The elephant is the elephant. Okay. The end of the film was tragic. The end. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Ask more, please. Yes. So is our article now, the is accessible to you to greater extent?
Clear, sir.
Have you learned something?
The Independence Day is celebrated on 15th August. The Independence Day.
The Independence Day, yes. This is pronunciation.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, what is difference between the and the? Why should we pronounce like that?
We pronounce like this because, when a sentence or a noun word starts with vowel, okay, the merges, E merges into, vowel sound only. Merges into that noun, the noun vowel sound.
Sir,
Okay.
please repeat this. I got disconnected.
When we D and end, so D, THE, and then end E, so double E, it comes like that. This, okay. So they should be pronounced together. The end of the.
Okay,
The
thank
end
you,
of
sir.
the. Yeah, we pronounce like the end of the. We don't pronounce the end of the. Will be incorrect, speaking way. That is not the way to speak. The end of the film, okay, came about when everyone was agitated. So it should be said the end of the, okay, film came about when everyone was agitated. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I would like to welcome more questions of yours. Okay, if there are any. Okay. So the thing is that antonyms, was said to be taught. Okay, some of the antonyms I would like to discuss, and we are not ending up the articles. Okay, that we have been studying. We will study more articles through more exercises. Okay, that will be useful. Okay, fine. So antonyms and synonyms play a very important role. Okay, because through that we come to know about the contrary views of each other. Contrary views. Okay, yeah, like your brother is rather mischievous. Okay, whereas your sister is fairly what? Noble. So mischievous and what? Naive, innocent, like that. Other words can be used. So one word, they have many antonyms. Few of them we are going to have discussion of, okay, about. Like suppose we are going to talk about some words. Please write down. Interested, uninterested, fine. And what is the meaning of disinterested, please? Can you tell me?
That you like something.
To take interest in.
Disinterested. What is the difference between uninterested and disinterested? Yes. If something is interesting, it can be dull also. Interesting and dull. Write down, please. Dull or uninteresting. And disinterested means more interested. It is used in a sacrificing sense. It is used in a sacrificing sense. Uninterested. If you are uninterested, you have no interest because you don't find any benefit in the further course of action, okay, or procedure. But when you are disinterested, it means that you are going to sacrifice for something. Like suppose our parents had disinterest in, investing money or things, basically, okay, for our benefit. Is that clear?
Yes.
In charity, you contribute, money, some money, and you forget it because you know that you are doing it for the reformation of society. Okay, reformation of the society also can be used. Someone raised a hand, please. No answer, no response. Okay. If you are, if you keep something, it means, what do you mean by keep?
Retain.
Retain means to do something by force. Okay, if you retain something, okay, and yeah, retain is fine. You can retain, keep, and if you retain something, it's all right. And what should be the opposite antonym?
Sir, reject or abandon.
Yes,
Sir, abandon or reject.
discard. Discard. Discard is used basically if you are keeping something with you but not using it, misusing it, or abusing it, okay, or disusing it also. So if you disuse, misuse, then you discard that thing. You know, a good pair of shoes put on for some times is discarded by the rich. Okay, discarded by the rich. They don't want to wear because it has become old, not worn and torn. Fine.
Yes.
So keep is something you keep, save, okay, with due respect, with due regards, you keep, and you discard because you don't like it. Okay. And what is the another word is knowledge. Can someone tell me the antonym of knowledge? Yes.
Having some information.
Knowledge is information, of course. I'm not going to ask you the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Okay. Knowledge, can you tell me about the antonym of knowledge? Yes. Ignorance. Ignorance. If you have knowledge, you take care of it, you have that sort of information. I'm going to use a sentence. I have an information. Is this right or wrong?
No, sir. Wrong.
What should be the right one?
I have information.
Sir, what is antonym of information?
Misinformation.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, please. Another one. Can you tell me labor? Very simple words I'm asking. Are they very simple? Labor. Yes. Tell please fast.
Hard work, sir.
It is rest or repose.
Sir, repose.
Both.
Sir, what is meaning of labor and repose?
Labor means to work. Okay, manually. Manually, labor. Okay. And what is the difference between labor and hard work? Someone said labor, hard work. Antonym.
Sir,
What is the difference?
Sir, in place of rest, can't we write leisure? Then leisure can also be...
Leisure can be the antonym of busyness, preoccupancy.
Okay. Okay,
yes.
Sir, thank you.
When your hands are full, then you can use my hands were full a few minutes ago, but now I am at leisure. Okay.
Sir, hard work is having motivation, but labor is not having motivation.
Motive means when you labor, you don't have motivation.
No, not like that.
Okay, then.
But
like what?
labor.
Yes.
सर लेबर हम लोग फिजिकली करते हैं और हार्ड वर्क जो होता है वो मेंटल और फिजिकल दोनों हो सकता है.
Okay, means लेबर जो होता है वो फिजिकली होता है और उसमें माइंड यूज नहीं करते हैं.
नहीं वो मर्जी से हो, मतलब लेबर लेबर हर बार मर्जी से ही हो ऐसा नहीं,
ओके
लेकिन
ओके
हार्ड
गुड।
वर्क अपने मर्जी से होता है।
अच्छा, हार्ड वर्क मर्जी से होता है, लेबर मजबूरी में होता है, कंपल्शन में। ओके, labor basically is used, okay, when you don't know, you said very good word, motivation means passion. You say passion, you could say passion. Out of passion you do something, you want to achieve something and you have passion, enthusiasm, okay. Yes, and then you do hard work, that is called hard work. Then you happen to toil and moil, okay, you do hard work. And when you labor, it means you are pulling through something, okay, without any interest, and you have to do it, you are getting into it, okay. Yes.
Sir, toil and moil means
मेहनत, hard work करना is toil and moil. To burn midnight oil.
thank you, sir.
Welcome. So, languid here is a word, languid. Languid means what? In a lazy,
Someone who is inactive.
and sloth manner. Yes, in a lazy or in a lazy or sloth manner. Okay, languid. But when you do something energetically.
Active.
Yeah, energetically. Do something energetically. Okay. Law and anarchy. I'm going to write. What is the difference in law and anarchy?
लॉ जो होता है वो मतलब कोई सबकी सम्मति से बना होता है, और एनॉर्की जबरदस्ती बनाया जाता है।
ओके, जबरदस्ती बनाया जाता है। Anarchy, in law one has to abide it, in anarchy it is broken, it is followed by individual. So I can overhear the murmur. Yeah, someone is not humming but buzzing. Yeah, there is a buzz.
Nidhi Singh.
Who is she?
Roll number 28.
Roll number 20.
म्यूट हो गई अभी।
Roll number 20. Don't be a disturbing element, please. Yes. Leader. Leader is follower. Have you understood leader and follower?
Sir, supporter.
Yeah. So someone is leader and someone is follower. Follower can be said like this.
Sir, fan.
And you know, to follower is fine. Follower is a different thing. Follower can be a disciple also. Disciple can also be a follower. What is the difference between pupil and students? Can you tell me? P-U-P-I-L, pupil, and students. Yes. Till your school period, you are pupils, and in your college you are a student. Okay.
So it is not very clear.
जब तक आप स्कूल में थी आप प्यूपिल थी, स्कूल से बाहर कॉलेज में आई तो स्टूडेंट हो गए।
मतलब कच्चे स्टूडेंट थे, कॉलेज में आ गए तो थोड़ी मैच्योरिटी आ गई।
Yeah. Have you understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Liberty. I'm using very simple words.
Sir, what is the antonyms of leader?
Antonym of
Leader, sir, leader.
follower.
Thank you,
Can you,
sir.
yeah, welcome. Can you see on the chat? Yes. On the screen, it has been written here. Leader,
Yes, sir.
follower,
Yes.
pupil, oblique, student. Okay. Difference between the two. Now I'm going to write you liberty and slavery. And slavery. Liberty and slavery. Limit and stretch.
सर एक मतलब इससे थोड़ा सा हटके क्वेश्चन है पूछें?
हाँ जी, पूछिए ना, क्यों नहीं पूछेंगे हटके क्वेश्चन।
सर एक उनका आया था जो ब्राजील जर्मन में रहते थे, उनसे रिलेटेड एक था कि प्यूपिल उनके बहुत ज्यादा, उनका नाम नहीं आ रहा है, सोक्रेटस सर।
सोक्रेटिस।
यस सर। सर तो उनके जब हम लोग को पढ़ाया गया था उनके बारे में, सुकरात के बारे में, तो उनके लिए प्यूपिल्स का यूज हुआ था।
प्यूपिल्स का यूज किया था। देन that pupil would be small pupils. You should say disciples. Okay, you must say disciples, you must say followers. Okay, try to find out the usage, then you'll be able to use more confidently.
Thank you sir.
Yeah, welcome. Socrates, Crito, Yaltsin, Karl Marx, they had their own followers. Okay, they had their followers. Okay, and those followers are pupils. Basically, pupils are said to those who are below 18. 18, below 18. Remember, school going, I told you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So ये हटके नहीं था, बहुत अच्छा question था. Okay, when you happen to ask a question, those who are reticent or very reserved, even they happen to explore their knowledge. Fine. So lovely. Yes, please, lovely. Hideous. You can make sentences with all the words, okay, from home, and use it, please. Loud and what is this? Loud voice. You speak loud voice. थोड़ा हट के क्वेश्चन मैं पूछ रहा हूं आप लोगों से. स्लो एंड स्लोली में क्या डिफरेंस है? ड्राइव स्लो, ड्राइव स्लोली. कोई ड्राइव कर रही है इसीलिए मुझे याद आ गया अचानक.
सर जब हम कुछ मतलब चला रहे हैं गाड़ी को, तो जब हम कैसे चलाएं, स्लो चलाएं, और जब उस स्लो को भी हम मतलब कैसे चलाएं, तो उसके लिए जो एडवर्ब यूज हुआ है उसके लिए स्लोली यूज हुआ है.
समझा नहीं मैं. आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया शालिनी ने जो बोला? नहीं, शालिनी समझाना पड़ेगा. यस, स्लो का मतलब है केयरफुली. ओके, ड्राइव स्लो, there are dangers ahead. Okay, drive slowly means enjoyably, in a, you understand, casual manner. So drive slow, drive slowly. Speak slow, speak slowly. Okay, and similarly, don't speak loud. Okay, loud का मतलब क्या है? जोर से बोलना, rough sound में बोलना, loud. And speak aloud. Allowed का मतलब होता है ALOUD, allowed. Allowed का मीनिंग है accessible, सुनने लायक. Okay, speak aloud. Yeah, speak aloud. And speak what? Loud also, loudly also. Loud, and after that, antonym of loud is soft. Soft. Make, mar. You see. Opposite, mar.
सर मार्क का मीनिंग क्या है?
Spoil.
स्पॉइल करना।
Make or mar. Oh Lord, we are under your shelter. Okay, under your what guidance, under your protection, in your shelter, like this. Malice. Malice, you know already. Goodwill. Goodwill. Another word, बीच बीच में अच्छा वाला word भी जरूरी है. Egocentric. What is the opposite of egocentric? Egocentric, the person who is centered or self-centered or thinks of himself only. And the person who thinks of others is altruistic. Altruistic. Are you writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mark, opposite, very simple word. Erase. Mark means to notice also. Mark ye. Mark you. Means we call it for attention. Mark ye. Erase my name from your memory. So erase. Mark means leave an imprint, okay, in your mind or something like that. Okay. Meek. Meek, very humble person, obedient person, okay, is meek. Polite, but at the same time, arrogant. Arrogant.
Aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive. Arrogant. Mighty. Mighty. Weak. The mighty queen was weakened because of her weakness of love. Okay, so mighty and weak. The best thing comes out of making sentences when you make in antithetical form, in the form of oxymoron, in the form of paradox. These literary devices, okay, are the instruments through which you can make these sentences. Make or mar. Okay, you can make sentences combining two words in one sentence. He was made to mar. He was marred to make or to be made. Okay. Once being in malice, it is quite difficult to earn goodwill. Like this, you need to make sentences. Dipsomaniac people are egocentric. They cannot have altruistic nature of thinking of the welfare of a society or family. Mark and erase, I have told you, meek, arrogant. Try to make more and more sentences with the help of them. Fine. ऐसे लग रहा है हम 4-5 ही क्लास में हैं और सभी क्लैश में हैं. Are the rest clashing? Are the rest? Are the rest? Are the rest students? नहीं बोला. Are the rest?
Sir, we are listening very carefully.
Yeah, okay. Oh, good listener, very good. But you are not born a spectator. You are born to perform also, please. So take part in it. Okay, fine. Another one, please. Miserly and generous. Miserly. Miserly and generous. Mix. Separate. You people have to make sentences. Okay. In the next class, you need to recite me sentences with the help of them, or you can make a story of your own. The best can be penned down on account of autobiographical experiences. Okay, when you feel something like writing and start writing, okay, you
सर
can.
एक सेंटेंस में उसका सिनोनिम्स भी होना चाहिए और उसका एंटोनिम्स भी होना चाहिए.
जी, अगर ऐसा हो जाए तो ठीक है, नहीं तो आप सेंटेंस बनाओ यार. इसको आप सभी वर्ड्स को एक सिचुएशन, एक कहानी में लेकर आओ. मेक अ प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, स्टोरी, शॉर्ट स्टोरी. ओके,
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
is it possible? Is that possible?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. अच्छा, मैं 3-4 वर्ड्स दूंगा, फ्रेजेस, उसको आप लोग लिखिए, सेंटेंस बनाइएगा उससे. फाइन, दैट इज यूजफुल. To change hands. What do you mean by to change hands? Yes. अगर मैंने बोला प्लीज चेंज हैंड्स, it means to pass from one hand to another. To pass from one hand to another. Please, you can note down also. Shivani Vashisht.
Yes, sir.
Note down. So, to change hands means passing from one hand to another. मान लीजिए कोई प्रॉपर्टी, कोई होटल, कुछ भी बार बार बिका है, तो it had changed hands. Okay, it had changed hands. That hotel has changed hands 3 times in 3 months. Change hands. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
इसको यूज करिएगा. I don't know that whether you are to cast a slur. Another word, to cast a slur. Means to try to disrepute someone. To try to disrepute someone. Disrepute someone. Have you written?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
सर disrepute का मीनिंग क्या होता है?
किसी के रेपुटेशन को खराब करना. Okay, fine.
Yes sir, thank you sir.
Yeah. And you can use it. Fine. Good friends never cast a slur upon another. Like this you can use. I have told you about the hotel, how it changes hands, and to clip one's wings. Wings. किसी को अपने पावर से हटा, ठीक है। अर्लियर parents used to clip the wings of their daughters. Okay. Or gone are those days when daughters' wings were clipped. Okay, like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we
Yes.
can say the East India Company clipped the wings of Africans.
Yes, yes. And pined to clip. Pine means बेकार की कोशिश कर, PINE. Pine. You can opine like this, okay? Opine. And what is the meaning of opine and the opposite of opine? Opinionate. किसी के खिलाफ जाना, then opinionate. और किसी को अपना आइडिया बताना या अपने ideas को देना is what opine. So opine and opinionate, you can use words like this. To cry over split milk. Okay.
सर जब
Spilled.
पछतावा करना सर.
That is simple. I know that you people are great to some extent. To cry over spilled milk. Okay, like this. So make sentences and use it. To buy a pig in a poke. किसी चीज का बिना वर्थ जाने उसे खरीद लेना. Does this suit? Does this?
So please, can you repeat the meaning of the buy? To buy a
pig in a poke means to buy a thing. To buy a thing without knowing its worth. To nip in the bud.
कोई भी काम शुरू करते ही खराब हो जाना.
खराब कर देना या हो जाना, like this. अच्छा, आप शालिनी सिंह बताओ, फॉल का मतलब क्या होता है? फॉल.
फॉल का मतलब गिरना.
आप फॉल मतलब गिराना. ठीक है. Don't fall the glass. Don't fall the glass. The glass fell. ये आप ट्रांजिटिव इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब पढ़िए उसको, पॉजिटिव वर्ब्स. ओके, ट्रांजिटिव इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स तो पढ़ने से ठीक होगा. आपके साउंड से लग रहा था वो जैसे मेरे लेग में चोट लग गई, कैसे बोलेंगे?
I got and
I hurt my leg.
yes.
I hurt my leg. ये एक्सप्रेशन से पता चल रहा था, तो मैंने सोचा एक दो पूछ लूं आपसे ऐसे. ठीक है, आप इसके ऊपर वर्क करिए. फाइन, छोटी छोटी बातों के ऊपर वर्क करिए. वेलकम. सो
हर्ट के आगे गॉट ऐसे नहीं लग सकता ना.
नहीं
गॉट हर्ट.
नहीं.
थैंक यू.
I hurt my nose, I hurt my finger, I hurt like this. Okay, मेरा मोबाइल खो गया.
I lost my mobile.
हाँ, ऐसे करके my mobile got lost will be incorrect. Okay.
So to nip in the bud means?
Nip in the bud means शुरू होने से पहले खत्म हो जाना. Terrorism should be nipped in the bud.
Sir, opine, opinionate,
opinionate, opinionate.
का क्या मतलब?
हाँ, पॉइंट का मतलब है अपना ओपिनियन देना, ओपिनियनेट का मतलब किसी के ओपिनियन को काटना, कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट करना, और टू एडवोकेट अगेंस्ट
मतलब
समवन।
खंडन करना।
हाँ, खंडन करना, खंडन विखंडन करना, ठीक है, वेरी गुड। So thank you. I hope you would be revising, okay, and then we will come up with new, better vocabulary in the next class with the discussion of some exercises again in the articles, okay. Articles keep on using because in every sentence, almost every sentence, we use articles, okay. Articles are the noses of the grams of language. Okay, fine.
So,
do you want? Yes, please.
I've made a sentence. Can you tell if it's correct?
I made a sentence.
Terry,
I made a sentence. Maybe I have made a sentence.
I have made a sentence, sir.
Yeah, I have made a sentence. आप recommend करिए इनको कि tenses पढ़ाएं आपको फिर से, ठीक है? I have made a sentence. हाँ, I have made a sentence. अगर कोई चीज अभी हो गया है, अभी है तो I have made. जो हो गया था I made. I cut my finger. इसका मतलब पहले काट लिया था उंगली, वो कट गई, बस हो गया, बात खत्म है. I have cut my finger. खून निकल रहा है. So I have made a sentence. You understand? Like this use. Come on, tell.
Terry Eagleton casted a slur on Shakespeare's work.
Casted is no cast.
Cast?
Yes. Cast.
Okay, sir.
Cast. Broadcast. Telecast. Like this you have to use. You do not have to say broadcasted. Telecasted. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, sir. Pramod sir. डॉक्टर साहब हैं क्या?
सर नेक्स्ट क्लास भी आप ही लोगे?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता नेक्स्ट क्लास का, वो प्रमोद सर को पता।
जी सर।
ओके,
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू, बाय बाय।
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.